What's going on today, Internet? This right here is The Hustle. It's November 4th. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I haven't taken a shower yet. Get off your ass, the show's about to start. I've spent the last 3 hours trying to get stuff ready for The Hustle today and I gave up. I was going to go back to the old school, use the webcam, do some other stuff, but I have given up on that because you deserve the news and you deserve it earlier than everybody else can give it to you because that's what I do here on The Hustle, except for I don't do it very often unless I've got a day off, so it's not real consistent. Put out a Twitter request to see what everybody wanted to see on The Hustle today and all sorts of stuff that's out there, plus stuff that's hit the NewsHustler website. So definitely go check that out because a lot of these stories that are going to be on here today will be on there and maybe a few that I make up as I go along as far as make up and actually just put on here and then maybe we'll publish them later. Wheezy makes the news today because as of today, Wheezy is freezy. So mothers, take your daughters indoors because you never know what he's going to do. I think that my favorite story this week is that a Virginia man was arrested for money laundering and forgery. The reason why the police were able to find him is he had a tattoo of the dollar bill symbol. Seriously, I'm not even making that up. Moving right along. This has to be another one of my favorite stories this week. Out in Colorado, there was a proposal for the city to attack space aliens as they came because there's a gentleman that says that the government's been tracking space aliens forever and that we're not doing anything about it, so he proposed to a vote to attack space aliens and was devoted or denied or whatever you want to say. The vote did not go through, but what I thought was interesting about this was the fact that we're still talking about space aliens. And he says that they have technology that we should have, so we should be attacking these people. Maybe before we attack aliens, we should start attacking sweatshops in Japan because apparently they have technology we don't have either. I can just picture this guy at the news because they had him on the news out in Denver when he proposed this and put it up to a vote, and he's all like, I seen it! They like went in my brain and they took all this stuff and they put a little stick in there. Okay, so I lied. So this might be actually another one of my favorite stories this week is that a woman actually called the police because her snoring husband was keeping her awake. And she said, oh, I'm going to call the authorities and I'm going to have you arrested for snoring. And the gentleman turns to his wife and says, it'll take a SWAT team to remove me from this house. After reports hit the media, Breathe Right shares went up 10%. Now the part of the show that I know you've been waiting for because I got lots of DMs and tweets on this when I said, hey, what do you guys want to see on Twitter? It is the time for your guys' favorite part of the show. For whatever reason, we all are obsessed with watching this girl just completely destroy her life, and it's time for...
Bitch alert. This is a bitch alert.
The first thing that I want to get out of the way is Maxim.com's pictures of Lindsay Lohan, because I know I showed them before, but lots of people have been tweeting and DMing me saying that they want to see Lindsay Lohan in that diaper again. And I don't blame them, because she's probably out there using it right now as she shits herself in rehab. As we talked about already, Lindsay Lohan is completely broke. We all know she's broke. She's actually in debt broke, and she can't afford her $50,000 rehab stay that she's got going on right now. Now, Lindsay Lohan, she's been working on this handbag line since she's been in rehab, which will get her out of the debt that she's been in. But I can't imagine anybody's going to want to wear a handbag made by Lohan, which means that $50,000 might still be an unreachable goal. But there is a solution. There is a very good solution, a solution that I think that she might want to consider. And there's actually two options that go with the solution. So Lohan reached out to the media and said, hey, anybody want to make a charitable contribution to me to pay for rehab? Now I know if I was in rehab, I wouldn't have these types of people asking or telling me that they would make contributions to pay for it. But there is kind of a hand-in-hand relationship with two different people, only two, or two different companies that have said, hey, we will pay for your rehab if you become a consultant for us, we will pay for your rehab. And that was from Tube8. If you don't know what Tube8 is, it's actually an online porn site that wants Lindsay Lohan to be a consultant. I don't know if you've seen the pictures, Tube8, of Lindsay Lohan without any clothes on, but I'm not sure you really want her consulting for you. I'm just throwing it out there. The next one was PETA, which is kind of crazy because PETA and Lindsay Lohan have not got along over like the last couple of years. PETA's always putting out press releases about how Lindsay Lohan is killing people or killing animals or animals kill people or guns kill people with people that kill people and animals. Or whatever, however, it's all gone. She wore that fur coat to the movie awards, and PETA was up in arms when the Mean Girls film came out, and a few other instances after that. But PETA's saying that if you become a vegan, for you guys that don't know what that is, that's a vegetarian, and stop eating meat, we will pay for your rehab stay. They're saying, you know, you're going to give up drugs, and you should give up meat too. I don't understand PETA and the vegetarian thing, because you don't want us to kill animals, but you want us to kill their food source, which eventually will kill the animals anyways. The whole thing makes no sense to me. Last thing I want to talk about today is that Starbucks actually announced that they had record earnings last quarter against what everybody was thinking, where everybody was saying, oh, they're going to make 5 cents more or whatever. But the best part about this is that Starbucks also announced last week that they're going to raise how much coffee costs, even though that they've almost tripled their foot traffic in their locations. Now there'll be anywhere between a 10 and a 30% increase on that, making Starbucks even bucksier. Anyways, that's all I got for you today in the hustle. Remember, when it comes to the news, keep the pimp hand strong. I'm out. If you want to see your stories and your topics on the next NewsHustler video, go hit up NewsHustler.com. The link, it's down here in my boxers. Hit that link, go on there, publish a story, and I'll put it up on the next video. I'm out.